prioritize whether if these problems are important or not, based on impact and value, and you got to determine what value means in this context. The third thing is problem identification, which is understanding the problems that's been faced by this demographic, by this type of customer, and then you got to prioritize whether if these problems are important or not, based on impact and value, and you got to determine what value means in this context. So again, just take this example of like someone designing a homework for Meta. I would probably, hone in into say the high school segment, like high school students, because you got to be at least 13 and above to sign up to Facebook and Meta services and social networking services. So you got to basically teenagers, and then I'll talk about, well, what problems do they have? The problem they have is probably, getting stuck and trying to figure out an answer. But that's a very surface level problem, and that can be solved everywhere. Like you can use GPT and all that stuff to do that now. Second thing they're trying to solve then is probably, well, once I do solve these questions that's been set by me, how can I continuously challenge myself so I can get a really good mark in a benchmark of like the work that I'm doing? How does that relate to the tests and exams that I'm going to pass? Because that's the whole point of doing homework. So the problem they have is like, how do I know what I'm doing relate to that? Then I might focus on that problem. Then, from there, I can figure out the solution. So I won't talk about solution just yet, but I would usually just think about, hey, what's the reach of the customer, high school student, big TAM, for Meta's context? What is a problem that is deep enough so they can actually use this product? Not a surface level problem, but a next level problem about exams and getting understanding of how things work. And then prioritize it.